Hartley from My Keto Journey, and we're going to be showing you how to make bulletproof coffee. We can use basically any coffee. I use Moccona Indulgence coffee. Any Moccona will do. If you use Moccona hazelnut infused caramel, any coffee in the world will do. So we're going to just add some coffee to the teapot. I just have to grab a spoon. Wasn't prepared for that. Okay, so we put our tea. We put about, because we're making quite a bit of coffee, we put 1 tablespoon and a little bit into the teapot. Okay, and now we have our boiled water in our kettle, and and you don't have to do it like this. You can percolate it, do it drip coffee as you like, but this is how I do it. I put the coffee in the teapot, fill it all the way to the top. Make sure that you can either do your bulletproof coffee in a blender like this, or if you have a NutriBullet, you can do it in one of those, that's fine. So we've basically got 1 tablespoon of coffee and a half tablespoon. So we're going to be taking this top off the blender, and we're just going to be adding our coffee into our blender. Okay, so you're going to fill it almost all the way up to there. Okay, and now we're done with our teapot. So you've got it to almost about there, and when you add your other ingredients, it will fill it up. So I'm using the Kerry Gold butter, and that is organic grass-fed Kerry Gold butter, and I have used 2 tablespoons of butter, so this is what I've used, and I'm going to drop this carefully into there. I'll put my coffee up. Next, I'm going to be using liquid coconut oil. You can get this in refined oil as well, where you would just scoop it out with a spoon. But this one is great. It's just as good as MCT oil. If you have MCT oil, you can use that in your coffee as well. So we don't measure any of this. We just sort of just put it in, and this is our good fats for the day. So we've got our Kerry Gold butter, which is our good fats, and we're going to be putting in the coconut oil. So we just dollop a little bit in there. And this can be found at Coles or Woolworths in Australia. This also can be found at Aldi's anywhere in the world. So check out your nearest Aldi's and take a look for the liquid coconut premium oil, which is 4 times better than MCT oil. So the next thing that we're going to be adding is your heavy whipping cream, which would be American, or your thickened cream, which would be Australian or anywhere else in the world. And we're just going to add just a dollop of cream, and that's going to add to the froth of the coffee. So we don't really measure anything, just about that much, because we are making 2 big cupfuls of that. Now, you can just do it like this, but because we like some flavour to our coffee, some sweetness and things, the best sweetness that you can get is Torani, sugar-free, hazelnut. This comes in hazelnut, vanilla, caramel, things like that. In Australia, there is Gloria Jeans. If you want to pick up some Gloria Jeans skinny syrup, that is also great. There are a few other ones on the market that I can't think of right now, but I did bring this from America. So this can be found in America. It can be found on Amazon and eBay. If you're in Australia, you can buy it online. So we're going to just add just a little bit of this just for the flavour. Okay. and that's going to give it just a hint of hazelnut. Now, if you didn't want to do the syrups or anything like that, you could use, in America we have Splenda Zero, and this is what I would just squirt a little bit in. Or you could use monk fruit, the little sachets, or any stevia or anything like that. So, okay, so we have all our ingredients, our coffee, our Kerrygold butter, our thickened cream, our liquid coconut, our tirani, and now we're going to blend it. So here we go. Just make sure that your top is on tight. Here we go. Place that in here. Now you don't have to do it on the fullest setting. You just do it on the lowest setting and place it in here. Okay, see how it's getting all fluffy, guys? All nice and fluffy. Okay, so that is basically it. And we're going to just show you what it looks like in the coffee cup. So this is my big fishbowl coffee cup, like the Gilmore Girls. And so we're just going to take the top off, very careful because it is extremely hot, so be very careful about taking the top off. And with blenders you have to be very careful that it doesn't splash out, and see how it's all nice and frothy there. So we're going to pour it in the cup, and you should get a nice frothy texture. And as you can see, this is the final product. It's nice and frothy. Okay guys, have a wonderful morning or night wherever you are in the world, and I hope that this has helped you make your bulletproof coffee in the morning. Take care guys.